This is my 1980 two-wheel drive Kubota b6100e. I was having some problems with my 3-point not working. I have a big turning plow on here right now. And my 3-point would not go up at all. Well, it started off very weak and just kept getting worse and worse. And if you let it sit, it'd work for about 20 minutes. Then it stopped working and wouldn't work again. So what I ended up doing was putting more fluid in it. And same story, worked for about 20 minutes. And then it just quit working again and wouldn't go up after about 20 minutes. So I drained all the fluid out. It had water in there and bad fluid. There are 4 drain bolts on these Kubotas if you have to drain the fluid. That one right there with the red paint on the top of it is the first bolt I pulled. That is one of the 4. Then if you come back here, there's another red bolt with paint on it. You gotta pull that bolt. This is on the clutch pedal side. There's a little cat. Jerry Lee, what are you doing? His name's Jerry Lee. Coming over to your brake side, there's this big banjo bolt. That is a filter. If that filter is stopped up, it will also not work. And my filter was stopped up on my 3-point, giving it a hard time to work. But I do believe it was also the fluid that had water in it. That's a banjo bolt. And same back here, there's another red bolt in the middle. That one right there in the middle that you have to pull to drain out all the rear end, 3-point, and red brake fluid. So that's 4 bolts in total. And that filter is cleanable. It's wire. We put it in some gasoline and hit it off of this wire brush I didn't put up yesterday. Then topped it up with fluid. It says that it takes 3 gallons. That is your dipstick for the fluid. That is where you fill it in at. I had a problem getting this off. It was real tight. Had to get some chain locks and probably took 10 minutes to get it off. I put some Shell Rotella tractor fluid in it. And it worked great. Now I got pollen all over my fingers. But if your 3-point is not working, that's probably why. It has a stopped up filter, bad fluid. It could have foaming fluid in there. If it's foaming, it will not work. But this had a stopped up filter, bad fluid, had water in it. And now my 3-point works good. So if you're having problems with your 3-point on your Kubota, check that first, and I'm sure it'll work again.